I'm Kathleen Kane for AM 640 WVLG, and today we have the pleasure of speaking with Whitney Morse, and she is the artistic director of the Sharon L. Morse Performing Arts Center and also the Studio Theater at Tierra del Sol. Hey, Whitney, how are you?
Hey, Kathleen, I'm great. How are you?
I'm always good. It's a beautiful day in the Villages.
It's always a beautiful day in the Villages.
We're always so excited when we get the scoop when it comes out and all the great stuff online. And there's a lot coming up in season for the Studio Theater.
Yes.
And also the Sharon. Give us what's going on.
Yes, we are back in full swing. The Studio Theater's third season actually started about a week ago. We opened our first show, which is called The Story of My Life. And it is a lovely two-person musical about friendship and what endures after you pass away in a friendship. And also, it really encourages people to look at their own friendships and how they're handling them, especially ones of people that maybe you've lost touch with. It's really beautiful. The music is lovely. And the two performers, both Alex and Alan, who are in the show, are outstanding. I really recommend everybody go out and see that. It's running through November 4th.
Okay.
And then next up, we have Stop Kiss by Diana Sun. Now, this is a play that was written in the 90s. So it takes place in the 90s in New York City.
Oh, isn't that neat?
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a period piece, if you can consider the 90s a period.
It is.
25 years ago.
I know. Time goes on and on.
It sure does. It doesn't seem like that long ago to me, or probably most of our residents. It's about two young women, one of which is a traffic reporter in New York City, and she's lived there for 11 years. And she meets this brand new New York person who has moved here from the Midwest. And it's about the two of them kind of finding themselves together, and also the landscape of New York City and how that can affect two people who are falling in love.
How interesting. Some of the most interesting shows and plays are right there at the Studio Theater. Very, very neat.
Oh, thanks. It's just a golf cart ride away.
Now, you have such an awesome team. Is this something that you come up with? Do you sit around and talk with your team? How do you come up with what you want to have next?
Right. That's an excellent question, Kathleen. I actually have a committee. It's called the Script Selection Committee. And there are, I believe, 7 of us on the committee right now picking season 4. I think we had 9 on the committee last year as we were picking season 3. And we start working on season selection in June. We shoot to have the season selected by January.
Okay. And you know what I find that's so neat about the Studio Theater, too, is I'm finding myself now when I go to see a show, as I'm walking in, I'm wondering, how is it going to be set up this time?
Right.
Because every time I've gone in, it's in a different spot.
It's true.
And the seats are different, so you get a different perspective, and it's always so intimate no matter what the show is.
We actually have a brand new configuration in the show that's running right now that we have not yet done at the studio. So this show is in the round. So that means that the audience is on all 4 sides, and the action of the show takes place in the center of the studio.
Yeah, see, even with the band, you never know when you do the musicals and you have a band, you never know where the band's going to be, if they're going to be hidden, if they're going to be right there, if you can see them. And I guess that is also, with you at the head of direction, decide what you want to do.
Well, yes, that's a choice that is usually made by our scenic designer. We have a resident scenic designer. His name is Kenneth Constant. He is a genius. He has designed every single set that you've seen at the studio. Usually he works alongside with our musical director, Gary Powell, and they figure out where's the best place for the band. Our last couple shows, the band has been kind of tucked away, a little bit hidden.
That's okay.
And I think that's kind of magical.
Yes.
Where is this music coming from?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so that's a Studio Theater, Tierra del Sol. Make sure you come out. If you haven't been there, you have to go and see a show there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Now's the time, too. I know tickets have been scarce in our previous seasons, but we actually added many performances and also seats to accommodate the demand. So we actually have tickets available, which I think is wonderful. So
good.
Yes.
Now, one of the things, you have a new series coming to the Sharon. Tell us a little bit about that.
So this November, we are launching the Cabaret series in the Lobby Lounge. So if you enjoy Don't Tell Nani, which I think a lot of people do like to come out to, we have some regulars there that are there almost every time we do it. We transform the lobby into a really casual performance space. us. So what we're going to be doing is we are bringing in professional cabaret artists from all over the country to do cabarets for us. Yes.
Okay.
Now, cabaret is a new kind, or not a new kind, but might be a new kind of entertainment that you might not be used to seeing. Basically, the cabaret structure, as you know, Kathleen, because you are a cabaret artist, is you use songs from different genres to tell a personal story.
Right.
Or maybe sometimes they'll be along a certain theme. So we're actually kicking it off on November 8th with me, myself, and I, along with my mother, Rebecca Morse. And we'll be doing a cabaret called My Knocked Up Life, songs about parenting and pregnancy. You should know that I am currently pregnant, so that is why I've chosen this theme.
How cool. All right. So that's November 8th, and people can get their tickets now as well.
Absolutely. And if you want to come get your tickets soon, there are only a couple left for the one in November.
Oh, excellent.
We'll be announcing the next one very soon because the next one is shaping up to be happening before the end of the year. So stay tuned.
It's so much fun. We have some new things, bringing around some old things, and it's just great.
Oh, thanks,
All the
Kathleen.
shows are awesome.
Thank you so much. We have so much fun. It is a labor of love, and it's
Yes, you can see that,
yeah.
feel that.
Yeah, we all have my whole team, we're all very passionate about our own little fields that we work in, and so we all get to come together and make it the best we can.
All right, and continue feeling great and looking great.
Oh, thank you, Kathleen. I've got about 6 weeks left. We'll see.
Ooh, that's so exciting. All right, we've been talking with Whitney Morse. She's the artistic director of the Sharon L. Morris Performing Arts Center, as well as the Studio Theater in Tierra del Sol. So make sure, get out and become a part of the show series as well. All
Thanks,
right.
Kathleen.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us.
Oh, anytime.
Okay, you have a great day out there.
Oh, yeah, you too.
Okay. I'm Kathleen Kane for AM 640 WVLG.